How's it going? I know I don't get a lot of views, and I don't know if this is even significant, but so it's 9/11/2025, and of course, like, it's 9/11, and I want to pray for the families of the people that died and were affected on that day 24 years ago. Something else too has been heavy on my mind and my heart and my soul. Charlie Kirk passed away. He was assassinated, murdered, shot in the neck, and he stood for a lot. He stood for faith. He stood for truth. And I don't really know where I'm going with this video, but I'll record it 10 minutes just to get my thoughts out about everything. Right now I'm at my friend's house. My car broke down yesterday evening. I'm trying to figure out how to get it repaired and get it back working and stuff. I don't know what's gonna happen with it all. I'm broke as a joke. The local bank won't give me a loan, and that was my best bet. Other than that, I think I have to ask family if they can help me. And I don't have a wealthy family at all. And I've been trying to get myself to get on a sales call, and it makes me nervous or something, and it's just how long am I gonna wait? How long am I gonna procrastinate getting my life together? Procrastinate becoming more capable? Because of what? My feelings? Because it makes me uncomfortable to get on a sales call, or it's there's so much reason to become financially capable and to grow my faith with God, and everything that's happened in the past even 18 hours with Charlie getting assassinated yesterday has just struck me. And I think a lot of people are waking up to what's going on here in our culture, and people are mocking his death, and it's just inhumane. And I think it's a result of godlessness. I think people are controlled by money and power, and sure, they can be useful tools, but to idolize them is a completely different thing. And I think that's what I don't know. It's a difficult time right now. I'm also in my work clothes that I wore yesterday. I had to sleep at my friend's house last night, and I haven't been able to get home and change, so it's just interesting. There's a lot I could say, I guess. I can't really say much. A lot is weighing on me. The weight that Charlie Kirk was relieved of when he was taken from us, taken to heaven, the weight that he left behind has to be carried. I think a lot of young men and women are going to be seeing that we need to change our culture and not stand by as our heroes get murdered and get locked up and have countless allegations but no real convictions, because the mainstream media doesn't like what they hear, because they're afraid that their power is going to be taken away from them, because people with a good heart posture are becoming influential and rich, and the mainstream media and the people in power are afraid of the lifeblood of the world to become about faith in God and love and community and family, and not about money and power and control. I think with a generation so attached to instant gratification and reward systems, quick dopamine, money seems to be something easy to achieve and have and make you happy, but it doesn't like complete you, you know, like it's not the purpose of why we're here, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot. I want to be able to speak the truth and stand on the truth and walk with the truth in mind and in my heart and in my soul, and be able to spread that. And like Charlie, I want to be able to do that, even at the cost of my life. I want to be a vessel for the truth, even if it costs me my life. And I think that's what Jesus did. That's what Jesus did. That is what Jesus did. That's what Charlie did. I think that's someone like what Andrew Tate has been trying to do at the same time. He hasn't fully touched on the Jesus aspect, and maybe that's the reason why he hasn't gotten killed. But Trump's talking about God, and it's about Christianity, and he got shot in the ear. He was this close to being murdered. But like Andrew Tate says, you get 3 lives. You get, first they cancel you, next they lock you up, and then third they kill you. And apparently Charlie he was too good to, he wasn't cancelable because he had his own movement. And they weren't gonna lock him up because he's too innocent. So they had to, I don't know. But, it's about building a strong community, a strong culture again. One that has morality, a better morality. Something in the air of all the social media that I've been hearing from all the people that I look up to, like Patrick Bet-David and Andrew Tate and Donald Trump, and just so many influential figures have been supporting Charlie and what he stood for, and I just want to be able to do the same. And I think I have to start with myself. If you want to change the world, you have to change yourself first. I think that starts with your faith and strengthening your relationship with God, and then it goes to being, a loving member of your family and having really good relationships with your family and friends, and then Like it's becoming really healthy and energetic, taking care of your mind and your body so that you can continue to carry on these beliefs with energy and passion and a foundation of faith. And then becoming financially capable and successful so that you have more capability to expand on all of that. And then I think it's about legacy, like your children and what beliefs you instill into them. So number 1 is faith. Number 2 is family. Number 3 is health. Number 4 is wealth. And number 5 is legacy. And I think that if we operate in this order and spread the truth until we die, the world will change for the better. And I don't care if my life has to get taken in the process. So I'm going to try from now on. My hardest. Every day. Every day is a new opportunity to do better than I've ever done before. Remember that. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.